And here on Good Day New York, we are profiling some of the countries of the World Cup. And in a recent visit to the American-Australian Association in Midtown, I had a chance to talk to the former U.S. ambassador to Australia to learn a little bit more about one of the host countries and the land down under. Over 10,500 miles from New York City is Australia, the world's sixth largest country, considered the oldest, flattest, and driest inhabited continent. Australia is also the co-host country for the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup.
It is just a phenomenal event, and it is going to be one of the largest sporting attended events in history, the history of the world. And so it's really exciting that Australia is going to be hosting this.
John Barry, now the president of the American-Australian Association, is the former U.S. ambassador to Australia.
Australia is a country of firsts, and they are the friendliest people. Americans who are going to the games are going to love Australians. The weather, the climate could not be friendlier. The people are the warmest on the planet. The food is great and the beer is cold, so it is a lot to enjoy.
There is more to Australia than its wide open beaches, deserts, the bush, the outback, and being the only country on the planet home to the platypus, kangaroo, and koala.
The only ally that has fought side by side with the United States in every major military engagement since World War I is Australia. They've been there with us through thick and through thin. And we have a treaty with Australia called the ANZUS Treaty, signed in 1958. It's only been exercised once, and that was when the United States was attacked downtown here in New York. And Australia was the first country to step up and exercise the ANZUS Treaty on behalf of the United States and came to our defense and joined us first up in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Like the United States, Australia loves sports. National team captain Sam Kerr is considered one of the best forwards of all time. And while the Aussies have a passion for soccer, rugby rules.
I had to present the medals once after a rugby game, and this guy had this jagged wound on his forehead, and it was still bleeding. And I said to him, I says, shouldn't you get that looked at? And he looked at me and says, oh, no, mate. He says, it's all right now that I got the tooth out. That's a tough game.
After taking in a great sporting event, it's all about the food. However, the delicacy of the country may surprise you.
I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, I know, but kangaroo is very much like venison. It's a very lean meat. Prepared by the indigenous people on a grill. It's just lightly grilled and marinated for about 24 hours beforehand. Oh my gosh, it was the most amazing meat I've ever tasted.
So that was a little taste of Australia, but now we're going to move back to Ireland, the other nation that played this morning, joined by Mustang Harry's co-owner Ian Conroy from Ireland himself. What is your reaction to the Irish this morning?
Just a disappointing loss. You know, I thought we might have deserved a draw, but that's the look of it. And, you know, like, they're still put up a good spirited performance.
They really did in their World Cup debuts. So what is the plan for Mustang Harry's for this Women's World Cup? You've always been a home base for all of the World Cups.
Yeah, probably we will show the Irish games and the US games. You know, we feel good about the US too. Seeing that I've been here for so long, the US is my second home, so I will definitely open for US games and the Irish games.
So brilliant. And Ireland plays again against Canada next Wednesday. The US plays the night game, so I know you'll stay open late, and it'll be open early for Ireland. So each day that you have the bar and the pub open, you're going to have foods that correspond with the countries. We have Australian dishes, and we have some Irish dishes. What are they, Ian?
This is the Irish breakfast, which is, it's not something you eat if you're going for a jog. It's you know, you have blood pudding here, you have what we call rashers bacon, and then we have Irish sausage. It comes with, you can see bacon, tomato, and the eggs, of course. And that's a good stiff breakfast. It's like something, if you're going out doing some manual work, I'd suggest have this. If you're chilling out, going to the beach, maybe not.
Oh, I love it. I feel so Irish. By the way, my married name is McKerney. So, and then you also have a boozy brunch. You have some drinks like Cur Royal, Irish coffee. What are some of the other fun drinks we can have at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, and we see people are taking advantage of it early in the morning, so that's great. We have some lighter drinks too, mimosas and that. So the mimosas were on demand this morning more so than the heavier drinks.
What's another Irish dish that you have here? I actually had a little bit of the Australian smashed avocado this morning.
Yeah, that's quite nice. That's a smashed avocado, and we have feta cheese, toasted pumpkin seeds with some chili peppers on it.
This is very good.
That's nice and light. That's a good, easy breakfast to take care of. Not too many calories there.
Oh, Ian, thank you so much for hosting us this morning, and thank you for opening up for these Ireland fans. It's the World Cup. Oh, we'll see you again. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you, Tina. Appreciate
All right, so Bianca and Dan, we are reporting live from a bar in the morning here on Good Day New York, and that must mean it is World Cup season. Again, New Zealand, an emotional win this morning. Australia, a powerful win against an Irish team that was really feisty in the second half. So you have both of the host nations now with 3 points right out of the gate in group play. Remember, those Americans, they play tomorrow night against Vietnam. Reporting live in Midtown at Mustang Harry's with a bunch of the Irish. Back to you in the studio.
I love that they're all up drinking at 8 a.m. in the morning. This is great.
It's
great.
By the way, I brought all the